While journalists work tirelessly to bring you the latest news and stories, more people than you'd think seem to have mastered the art of getting on their nerves. In this series, we explore the top tactics that make journalists cringe, roll their eyes, and wonder why they chose this profession. Whether you're an aspiring public relations specialist, a business owner looking for media attention, or just curious about what not to do when dealing with the press, this series will provide you with the do's and don'ts of media interaction. Today, let's focus on how to waste a journalist's time. Disclaimer though, absolutely none of this advice should be followed unless your goal is to actively annoy every journalist on your list. Firstly, send them irrelevant pictures. Media have nothing to do except answer calls and read emails about things that they can't write or talk about. If you really want to annoy a journalist, send the editor of an interiors publication the latest real estate market closure rates for Kensington and New South Wales. Because even though it has nothing to do with design, furnishings, interior designers, or home transformations, it does fill up their day. And they're glad for something to do since their publication just writes itself. Sure, there's the common theme of houses, but if you did your homework to see that market closure rates aren't ever covered in that publication, let alone anything similar, and that stories require images and quotes, then you won't have sent it to the journalist. And then what would they do with all their spare time? You should definitely send unnewsworthy pictures. It's not the media's job to come up with interesting stories about your business. So if you really want to annoy them, send them pictures that are not newsworthy. Journalists might need photos, recent statistics, B-roll video footage, an independent expert, case studies, or additional interview opportunities to package up a well-written story or well-produced story. So, of course, they will appreciate you wasting their time pitching them an incomplete media pitch that does not include any of those components. If you want to annoy journalists, you should also send them huge email attachments. Media want high-resolution images for stories that they have decided to run. So high-resolution images they will get. Sure, a 20 megabyte image might clog up their inbox, but you are generous in your file sizes. There's no way you take the time to send them a smaller file or send the file as a link. Let's drop the sarcasm for a second. If you actually want to avoid wasting a journalist's time and avoid potentially irking them, focus on crafting a pitch that is not only relevant, but also newsworthy. Journalists need compelling stories to share, and a well-prepared pitch can make all the difference.